Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, a book with me, and today we're going to be doing the BookTube tag. And today I'm joined with islandOFbooks. And yeah, introduce yourself.
Why, hello, Alex's viewers. My name is Adriana, and I am from the channel islandOFbooks. islandOFbooks. As Alex has already explained, we are going to be doing the BookTube Partner Tag. You ready, Alex? Let's do this. Question number 1. Which trilogy or book series are you most excited to read?
I would say the most anticipated book series or trilogy for me would be the Summoner series. I haven't heard of any second book or third book or whatever. I don't know if it's a trilogy or a series, but I've nearly finished The Novice, which is the first book in the Summoner series, and it is amazing and it's so good. It's probably my favorite magical fantasy book I've read in my entire life. It's a really, really good book. It's a YA book. You should all read it. I'm going to be doing a review on it soon, and yeah, I don't know what, I'm just really excited for that, and because it's a really original book in a way, because I haven't read a book like that. So I'm pretty excited to see how it continues, because what I've read so far is bloody amazing. It's so action-packed, it's really good. It's got a really good storyline as well, and it's just epic.
Question number 2. If you could collab with any author, living or dead, who would it be and why?
I would say I would collab with Charles Dickens, because I don't know why, to be honest. I just would, because it would be pretty fun to write an old-fashioned book. Cause I don't know how to write an old-fashioned, so it would be pretty educational, and it will just be fun to learn how to write how they would used to talk and write and just read. It would be pretty cool to know their language, just writing a story about something in the future that I would remember, but in the past, kind of. It would be pretty cool. So that's who I would choose.
Question number 3. BookCon or Comic-Con?
I don't know. Probably Comic-Con, because it's more to do with what I like. I like books, but I also like comic stuff, like the Marvel heroes and everything like that. So I probably prefer the Comic-Con, because it's just more that I can relate to in a way, because I love the Marvel films, and I think I could talk more about Marvel and DC and all that with other people than books, because I've only just got into books, and I would feel like I am limited to say stuff about books. But yeah, definitely Comic-Con. It would be pretty cool, and I would love to go there. I really want to go there, to be honest.
Question number 4. Which genre is your favorite, and which genre do you want to read more of?
I would say my favorite genre is probably fantasy and dystopian novels, something like that, because they're pretty cool. I think I would read more of standalone books, to be honest, because I haven't really read some standalone books. I've read a few, obviously the thrillers are standalones, but fantasy standalones in a way, because I don't know why, I just don't really feel connected to standalones, because they're just a one book, and they probably don't have that much to it, and series or trilogies where you can just get loads of books. So yeah, I would like to read more of standalone.
Question number 5. Would you ever consider getting an e-reader, and if so, why?
I'm actually thinking of getting an e-reader for my birthday. I think I'm getting a Kindle, just purely because then I can take it out with me, and it's more easier to take instead of a book, filling up room in your bag, because I go to college and I take a book with me, and it's pretty big, and yeah, so I'd rather take a Kindle with me, because it's small, it's light, and it's no room is being taken from it. So yeah, I'm thinking of getting one of them for my birthday. It would be pretty cool. So yeah, I just like the fact that it's portable as well. It's a really thin thing as well, and you don't have to worry because you don't know if it's a big book. And to me, because I kind of find books challenging, not challenging, but I see big books bullies in a way, because you see one and you're oh, you're never going to read one of them, are you? But if you're on a Kindle, you don't know if it's big or small, so you get surprised.
Question number 6. A book you recommend? Question number 7. Pick a theme song for the book you are currently reading.
Okay, so I'm currently reading The Novice, and it is amazing so far. And I've got a really good song for this. It's not a song, but it's like a theme song from Marvel. So yeah, here is the song. Right, I don't want to get copyright. I just feel like that would be, I don't know, it just feels it matches it perfectly because it's matches what it is. It's like, I don't know, actually, I just think it matches, oh god, nearly made it topple. I just think it matches it perfectly. I don't know why, it just clicks. It just clicks together and it's really good. So that's what I would like.
Question number 8. Would you rather live in a fantasy world or a sci-fi world?
That's a tricky one, actually. I would like to live in a fantasy world because sci-fi, I feel, is a bit challenging, like a bit dauntlessy in a way. But fantasy, it's like you go back in time in a way, and you get to, like, I don't know, you can summon demons or whatever in a fantasy world. It would be pretty cool, just like seeing unicorns and seeing all the stuff you wouldn't see in everyday life in a fantasy world. Like, you can see stuff you see now in a sci-fi world, kind of, in a way, because it's like futuristic in a way. But in a fantasy, you can see anything you want, and it's just, well, not anything, but like stuff you wouldn't see now, like unicorns and talkative animals and stuff. It would be really cool just to live in a fantasy world and just be like, oh my god. And I can also be a king and stuff. It would just be amazing. I can rule my own kingdom. That would be sick.
Question number 9. What is your bookish pet peeve and how does it affect your reading?
Okay, I would say my bookish pet peeve is when you're reading a book and you, like, normally there's like the title at the top pages, like the top of the pages, there's like the title of the chapter or the title of the author and the title of the author, or the title of the author and the title of the book. But in some books, I realise there is none of that. Like, for instance, I'm going to show you now. In The Novice, normally there's like stuff at the top, like around about here, but it isn't. I don't know if, I wouldn't say it affects me, but I just kind of find that a bit peevy in a way, because I don't know why, I just want to, like, see what I don't know what, I just want to get reminded of what chapter I'm on and just see if that corresponds with the chapter title and that. But with this it doesn't. Probably because it doesn't have chapter titles, I don't know why, but I just kind of find that a bit annoying to me. It's probably a bit lame, but it is just for me, to be honest.
Question number 10. Pick a literary landmark such as the Shakespearean Theatre. Where would you go and why?
Okay, I don't really know how to answer this question because I'm not one of them people who would choose landmarks, like literature landmarks, and visit them. But if I would go to any, probably the Globe Theatre, because it's where Shakespeare was played or whatever, I think. But I would possibly choose that because it's closer to me, I think, and it's pretty cool just to go back in a historical event and just be like, I was here, you weren't, I was, not you.
And now for the 2 personal questions. If you could team up with any superhero or superheroine, who would it be and what crimes would you solve together?
I would love to team up with Thor. And he's just amazing. He's my favourite Marvel Avenger person. He's my favourite Avenger. He's so good. He's a god. He is the god of thunder. I can just be like, boom, Thor, lend me a hammer. And he can, like, transfer his powers to me so I can, like, hold the hammer and be like, smack and smack and smack him. And that would be just amazing. I'd be like, what are you going to do now? I am Thor's brother in a way. His biological brother. I can fake my birth certificate saying, what's Thor's second name? I can just like, Alex, son of Odin. I'm like buzzing, mate. I'm buzzing. And I can have my own hammer, and it would be called Jacundo. Yeah, Jacundo, my hammer would be called. It'll be like, not like Thor's hammer, but like an axe that would be called Jacundo. I'd be like slashing all the orcs and stuff. It'd be really good. So I'll be doing all that with Thor, and I'll just be saving people, to be honest. It would be really cool. It's like we're pals, we are. And you, Luke, you're going to die.
And the second question is, what are the top 2 places you want to travel to anywhere in the sphere that is the world?
I would like to visit Paris, just because I would like to I would just like to go on top of the Eiffel Tower. I'm just looking at all the lovely landscape there is in Paris, and also Las Vegas, because every boy's dream is just to go to Las Vegas with their friends and get wasted and just have fun. Like, who hasn't got a dream of that? That would be pretty cool. So, yeah, that is awesome. I'd love to go to Las Vegas, just seeing everything, playing poker, getting all the chicks. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool, hanging off stuff. It'd be amazing. So, thank you, Adriana, for giving me them questions. They're really good questions, actually. They're really cool. So, if you did enjoy it, then put a thumbs up. If you want to see something like this again with collaborations, just let me know in the comments below. And yeah, guess what? I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Thank you so much, Alex, for having me on your channel. So come on over to Island of Books, where everything is sunny and full of books. Apparently so. Bye, guys!